So obviously WoW did like this big event, and it's a new trailer, a new commercial, I mean to say, about World of Warcraft, about trying to get new players.
Blizzard are kind of like spinning up the marketing machine again. So there's a new landing page for World of Warcraft called playworldofwarcraft.com.
This is good.
I will reject your cookies, Blizzard. Adventure calls, play World of Warcraft. Try free now. Watch film. Get to watch a film, Matt. Incredible. There we go. We have people.
Do we have output there?
Yeah, we've already seen this, so they're just going to skip through it.
I have no idea if they can hear this.
We do not have any.
Yeah, we've already seen this. They're skipping through it.
We don't really need any audio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's basically a new Warcraft commercial.
In a tavern. And they look all fantastical. There you go. And funny enough, we're in this page, Matt.
So we are.
We are on this page, or at least we were a while ago. Yes. Which to me was like, oh, okay, cool. We haven't been cancelled then. Sweet. Yeah, so they have like a new promo site for the game.
Oh, yeah.
If you're from Sweden, they have a Discord for you.
They're trying really hard. Like, Blizzard is trying very hard to get new players. Because what happens with, like, MMORPG players is, like, it's not really a dying audience completely, but it kind of is. It's like a lot of people are probably not really doing much with MMORPGs nowadays. They're not really, like, fucking, they're moving on, they're playing other games, they're getting older, etc. So they're trying to bring in a new audience because a lot of the younger people that I see, they're not playing WoW. Many of them are playing the, you know, like Lost Ark. There's a lot of people that play Final Fantasy. And WoW is definitely more of a boomer game.
Also a kind of an interesting thing, I suppose. This is funny. Watch the pros.
Yes, the professionals.
Beginner content for some of our favorite creators. I feel like the devs who blocked me may not agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Well, no one else has an official encyclopedia.
I've had them block me too.
There you go. Apparently, I am the encyclopedia.
Sword run. Maybe we'll do a sword run.
There you go. Oh, jeez, look at this. Oh,
that's so long ago.
He's 3 years old.
That's so long ago.
And has less hair.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. See, like, the moment that fucking he pulled up that video, the first thing he did was touch the back of his hair. He's like, fuck, man.
Huh, wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where I had to officially, for Blizz, explain what 123123 is.
Yep.
It was funny.
Hang on, wait. Go back.
Burst. This is actually a really good video. I wish they had a video like this that was actually in game for people to understand it, like kind of like a lingo video, so people could understand like what's what.
Equip is one. Okay. I was like,
yeah, that's
for a second, I thought you were fucking wrong.
I mean, no, these videos, oh boy, I mean, we do the first version, then it goes to Blizzard, then it probably ping-pongs between 85 different people in 17 different departments, then it goes back to us, then we do another thing. That was a whole thing. This is actually a whole series.
Yep.
Actually, okay, let's see how the series has went. Okay, episode 1. Oh my
god.
Unlisted.
Episode 1.
It's got 500,000 views. Yeah, it's a lot.
Episode 2. You got 500,000 views.
That's a lot too.
Episode 3. The UI has got 7 views. 193.
Yeah.
See, I remember these ended up being really spread apart.
Yeah.
What are we at now?
Yeah, that's not a surprise at all. It's going to go down.
130? Oh dear, we're dropping off.
It's also people lose interest in the game too. Unlisted? Yeah, like why? I don't understand that.
I have no idea what it's on. Oh, that's still one I recorded in my apartment.
Oh, yeah.
What is this about? Guilds and communities? It's guilds and communities.
Wow.
50,000.
Well, that tells a story, doesn't it?
There's the abbreviation. 62. Fascinating. Well, there you go. Also, some other content as well. Huh.
So people are they're trying to get people to come back to the game.
Oh, it just takes you back there. So anyway, look,
I think that's it. It's because like the main people, like Blizzard needs to get new people into the game, but it is important to get people that have quit to come back to the game. Because like WoW is at a point now where everybody that is going to play WoW already knows about it. Like, except for, like, young people that are getting older, you know, or growing up, etc. Like, everybody that's going to play WoW knows about WoW. So, it's like, why are these people not playing the game at this moment? Like, you've reached pretty much 100%, like, market awareness. Everybody knows about it.
It's just them doing like a little marketing push, I suppose.
Yeah, which I think is interesting because this was a marketing push for profoundly new players.
Yeah, I mean,
I think this is.
You looked at the FAQ.
Yes, we'll talk about the last question of the FAQ very, very soon. But what the fuck's that? First, I want to say that
I see
the whole thing about going for new players, a marketing push for new players at this period of time seems like the most boneheaded fucking idea you could possibly have. And I know there's probably some benefit to it, but it feels like no one ever stopped and said, "Hey, maybe John Haidt, maybe Ian, maybe someone else, maybe someone a little bit lower down the totem pole. Hey, do you think now is a good time to invite new World of Warcraft players in to play the game? Do you think the new experience is in there for them? Do you think it's a healthy enough economy, a healthy enough game for people to come in and really stick with it? Do you think if someone goes through and starts to, they get through the couple of days of gameplay that is genuinely enjoyable of like BFA questing, say they get over that in a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so, and then they get Shadowlands. Do you think that's a good experience? Because I think if anyone was asked that question,
what's the answer?
Said, "Yeah, I think it's really well put together. I think it would work once they get into Shadowlands, we'll be able to pick it up really easily." I think if anyone said that to them, they should be fucking fired for being a card.
Okay, so
for me, I mean, like, that's a good point. I mean, really, that's a good fucking point. Because it's like there's a lot of people that bought Shadowlands. Yeah, I mean, I would say that WoW is in a better spot now than it has been since the beginning of Shadowlands. Like, right now is the second best time to come back to the game. Whereas, like, the beginning of the expansion is always the best time. But, like, at the end of the expansion, Blizzard has fixed all of the mistakes that they've created throughout the expansion. So a new player could come in and play it. And so, is it really unreasonable for that? No, I think that really the problem is it's about stopping people from leaving. Getting people to stick and stay in the game. And the way they used to do that is they used to give people the opportunity to play alts. But I don't know why. They just decided that's not the case.
What I think they're doing is they're testing the funnel.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
The way that this will work, right? You want to think about all of these things as a funnel, okay? Yeah. So, there's all the things that go into the funnel, and then there's what comes out. And what they want is a well-optimized funnel where they pump a bunch of people into the funnel, and the conversion rate is high. So I have a feeling that what they're doing here is they are doing a bit of a soft launch here. I mean, it's only Sweden for this. Yeah. Maybe they're only pushing this in that region because maybe
sure
Sweden could be maybe a smaller analog to a larger territory,
maybe
in the same way that Australia is often used as an analog to the United States whenever people are like doing soft launches of games, especially mobile games. So maybe what they're trying to do is work out what the conversion rate of this is, so that then when it's Dragonflight time, they actually pump this. Maybe
that would make sense.
Yeah, so maybe when they take out TV ads, or maybe if they put trailers in theaters or something, that then this is where people are being driven, and that it's a well-optimized funnel.
I think that's good. You want to get people invested. The thing is, like, the goal that video games like WoW should have is to have people thinking about the game whenever they're not playing it. That is the prime directive of these fucking games, is that you want to get people invested in the game that are not already playing the game. Or sorry, they're not currently playing the game. You want them to be sitting at Taco Bell thinking about what they're going to do on WoW whenever they get home. So getting Discord or something like that involved is a good thing because it keeps them engaged in the community. Yeah, get them addicted. You want to get people thinking about it, consuming content about it, etc. It's kind of like for me, right? Like, one reason why like I do well is that I post content constantly. Like, especially on YouTube. My YouTube is way more successful than my Twitch channel. I know that might sound crazy, but I have comparatively a way more popular YouTube channel. And the reason why is that I'm posting shit constantly. I'm posting things all the time.
Yeah, that would make sense, because honestly, my prevailing thought is, if you're designing a funnel, at the minute they've got a funnel that feels a little bit like a Fall Guys level.
Yeah, so the funnel currently does not lead to the best place. There is another thing they could be thinking. They could be thinking that, like, while the talents will make leveling a lot better,
yeah,
the part of WoW that's broken isn't the leveling. It's endgame, and they probably have very good telemetry, very good stats on how long it actually takes for a player to level up. And maybe they're thinking to themselves, well, the players who join now will be in Shadowlands leveling or at level 60 by the time Dragonflight comes out. Therefore, we should get them in now. So that
I think that people will probably go through the leveling process in less than a month. Like, from like starting a game, if you buy the game, you will be max level in less than a month. And I'm talking about like these are just like super. No, I'm not talking about like for us. We think it's kind of like whenever I say like, oh, you can do the PoE, the PoE campaign in like a day or two. If you're like, no, you can do it in 4 hours. Like, no, Tai Killer can do it in 4 hours. You fucking can't, and neither can I, to be honest with you. And so there's a lot of people that don't understand, like a new player, a casual player, is just going to go through and play it at their own pace, at their own rate. And it might take them a few weeks, if not a month, to get to max level because they're not trying to level up fast. They're probably just playing through the quests or playing very temporarily. And that's it, very spontaneously.
That they can kind of be there for the start of a new expansion.
Reading quests.
Now, a funny little thing that I like here is the FAQ. They're having way more fun with it, and there's a funny little tease at the end. I mean, where do I even start? Why should I play a game that launched in 2004?
That's a good question.
Do I need to buy all the expansions? These, by the way, these are actually super common questions. This is
actually good. Yeah, this is good.
The good FAQ.
I agree. I totally agree. That's totally good. Because, like, yeah, answer the hard questions. Obviously.
And the people I know who said, oh, I can't start WoW now. I'm too far behind. Like, I mean, my girlfriend still says that. And I'm like, I mean, of all the fucking people you could be dating.
Yeah.
You know the one guy who would probably make it easy for, well, okay, I mean, she does hear all the bad things about the game. But
yeah, she
still has that thing of like, yeah, but there's so many expansions, and there's so much combat, and there's so much to do, and so much of this, so much of that. And it's like, no, literally, that's all back shit that you do later.
Yeah.
It's actually very doable right now. Yeah, do I need to play all the expansions to understand the story?
Is Azeroth flat? No, it's an ellipsoid like Earth. An ellipsoid, so it's flat. So yeah, I don't know. Ellipsoid. What the fuck's an ellipsoid? Like that? Is that like some flat thing? Let me see. What's an ellipsoid? Yep, that's flat. Yeah, because it's two-dimensional. See, it's just like that. Yep, that's flat. That's what I thought.
It's like, well, actually, that's maybe a more awkward one. But you know, if I start playing, will I never catch up to experienced players? That's another question I've fucking directly got.
Things like mounts. Yeah.
So these are actually really good FAQs for the sorts of things that people be worried about. It's not like those FAQs where it's written by...
Do I need to play all the expansions to understand the story? The answer to that is, rest assured, adventurer, even after you play all the expansions, you still won't understand the story. The truth is, the people that work here don't even understand it either. You'll be in good in good favor, right? What's this here? What's the best way to say that? Fuck, I don't even know. Yeah, it's like you'll be in good company. Yeah, you'll be in good company.
Somebody who just clearly doesn't have the perspective of a new player. Other things, Pepe was noticed in the trailer.
That's clever. I like
that. Oh
yes,
there you go.
Good shot. Good shot. Adventure Call, that was extension. Yeah, it's weird because that was nice, like nicely enough done.
Yeah,
but I had
cool.
this weird thought. I was like, unless I am really smoking something vile, and paladins can use staves, I'm 100% sure they can't. Because I've played the paladins since fucking Mists.
Paladins, there's a lot of things paladins can't do. Okay, let me tell you that. A lot of things they can't do. And so, yes, one of those things is absolutely using a staff. Very right.
They had a priest wear plate in that. Because the lady that the warrior is talking to has like metallic chest and shoulders.
Yeah.
And then has a staff and uses light. Which means she's either a paladin or a priest. Which means... At least get that right. Come on. What are you doing? Get that right.
Oh my god. I love how this guy is like the reality check. You know, he's the reality check. He's like, wait a minute. All right, listen, it's not as good as you think.
In fact, features our new EU community manager.
Interesting.
Yes, that was a super just on the ball and decent and very kind. So
yeah. she's the Anduin
The truth is, I've actually had pretty much universally positive experiences with Blizzard for quite a while. I haven't had any weird people, you know, anything bad like that happen. It's been pretty much whatever. Like, so, no, really, like, yeah, it's been fine.
Yeah.
Anduin Paladin.
There we go.
Yeah,
Adventure calls. Blizzard
Anduin's
are going to
Paladin.
market the shit out of the game again and try to get new players in, which is kind of nice.
The way you can tell that he's a paladin is because he cries.
Good luck.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's what he's a priest. No, he's a paladin. Is the alpha up? Let's see. Is the alpha up? Nope, it's not up. Oh, it's down over here. Wrath of the Lich King, Shadowlands beta, Public Test Realm, World of Warcraft. Nope, the beta is not up, gentlemen. There are some people that thought it was. You are wrong. You're so cringe. Listen, as I said, the paladin players are just, I mean, look, it's just stay in your bubble. Ironic, huh?